If you have been noticing the price fluctuations in the major crypto projects, you would have noticed that during the last couple of months, many new projects suddenly shot up into the top 50 or in some cases top 20 or even top 10 by market cap on CoinGecko. Most of them were DeFi based, so you saw so many projects like Sushi Swap and more recently Uniswap with its famous coin drop. And also we saw a lot of projects which were claiming to be a better alternate to Ethereum. For example, Polkadot, which after launch of its mainnet suddenly jumped to the position of number 5 by market capitalization. And while in this rush for all the DeFi-based projects and projects which were aiming at improving the approach used by Ethereum, there was one project which I noticed, which had also been gaining a lot of market capitalization, that is OMG Network. And this has been rising steadily for the last couple of months, and this is due to several factors. So if I select the 3-month chart, you would have noticed that it was flat for a long time and then it suddenly pumped and now it has more or less become stable. This was driven by, firstly, they launched their mainnet, and now they've started their partnership with many established projects, and they're also working on completing their integration of the layer 2 solution. And this is why suddenly there's a lot of interest on this project. So, uh, I won't be surprised if many of you have not heard of this project before because it's not really a new project. It has been around for several years now, but it has started gaining popularity more recently. And it recently did a rebranding on 1st June of this year because it was earlier a subsidiary of the Omis Group, which was a payment solution very similar to how PayPal operates. But as OMG wanted to focus its work on blockchain and providing faster transaction speeds to cryptocurrencies, they did a rebranding and rather than being called Omis Go, they changed their name to OMG or OMG Network to be precise. And what their solution has a lot of use cases, but for me, the most interesting one and which might have a big impact in the coming months is helping the Ethereum network to reduce its congestion by providing faster transaction, which would in turn mean a low gas fee or processing fee for the users. Because in my view, the biggest problem of the rising ETH gas fees is that it's disrupting the whole purpose on which blockchain and cryptocurrencies were built because they were created with the aim of providing a equal financial medium for everyone, irrespective of where you are and what your economic status is. So even the poorest people have access to these financial mediums and they can use it for their benefit. But what this rising ETH prices are doing is that they are taking this away from the common people because now if you have to pay, I don't know, $10 or even more, in some cases it even peaks to $20 per transaction, then it's clearly out of reach for a common person to pay such a exorbitant fee for a single transaction. So that's why nowadays with such fees, most of the users are the crypto whales who play around in millions. So for them, it doesn't even make a difference if this transaction fees goes up to even say $100 because their transactions go up to millions. And that is why I think OMG network and how it pans out over the couple of months is really important because what separates their approach from the other projects is that they're not trying to build a new or a different project which will replace Ethereum, but they are planning to improve the Ethereum performance. They will be built upon the smart contracts of Ethereum blockchain and they will be introducing something called a child chains, so which is a bit different from a side chain approach, which is used by different product because it'll run on top of the Ethereum blockchain and try to make the transactions much faster. And if we look at what's the current status, because they have launched their mainnet and they're still working on the integration, it might take some time. But one of the biggest partnership they've already achieved is with Tether, because Tether, as you know, is the biggest stable coin by market volumes. So if you look at CoinGecko, you'd see that in terms of total market capitalization, it's number three, right after Bitcoin and Ethereum. So it's the preferred stable coin whenever people want to convert their crypto holding into a stable coin. So they understand that considering their volumes and transaction happening every day, for them it's a big impact when the ETH processing fee goes up because it impacts all their users. That's why they were one of the first groups which decided to integrate on OMG Network, and they have already completed the first phase of this integration, and they're very excited and looking forward if OMG is able to reduce the processing fee, transfer fee on using ERC20 tokens. So, how the next couple of weeks pan out for OMG would be really important to show whether this will be successful, and how it's able to help Tether would determine if it gets adopted by the other ERC20 projects as well. Let me know what are your views about OMG. Thank you.